Imagine walking your dog in broad daylight and realizing the people stopping you aren't police, aren't HOA, and aren't there to protect anyone. They're there to see if you're afraid enough to comply. That's what happened to Elaine Carter, a retired school counselor who believed her quiet neighborhood was the safest place she could grow old. She was wrong. Elaine had lived on Maplewood Crescent for nearly a decade. No HOA meetings, no patrols, no rules beyond common courtesy. The kind of street where people waved from porches and dogs knew which houses handed out treats. That afternoon, Elaine stepped outside with Max, her German shepherd, sunlight warming the pavement beneath her feet. Her late husband's ring, worn as a necklace, rested against her chest. It was the only thing of his she never took off. Halfway down the block, Max slowed. Elaine noticed it too. A white SUV rolled beside them, slow, deliberate. No plates on the front, tinted windows. Then it stopped. Two men stepped out wearing black vests with bold white lettering, Community Enforcement. No city seal, no badge number, just confidence. Ma'am, one of them said, hand resting near his belt, we've received complaints. Elaine raised an eyebrow. About what? Unauthorized animal, the second man said, eyeing Max, and unregistered jewelry. Elaine blinked. Unregistered what? That necklace, he said, stepping closer. High-value items must be declared under neighborhood safety ordinances. That's when Elaine knew. This wasn't enforcement, it was a test. And tests like this are designed to see who panics. Elaine didn't. There is no HOA here, she said calmly, and you're trespassing. The first man smiled. Not anymore. Max growled. Low, controlled, a warning. The second man scoffed. Control your dog or we'll have to confiscate him. That word, confiscate, flipped a switch. Elaine stepped back and raised her phone. Say that again, she said. The man lunged. Not for Max, for the necklace. In one motion, Elaine screamed, loud, sharp, practiced, the kind of sound that carries. And Max reacted. Not with chaos, with precision. He surged forward, knocking the man off balance, teeth clamping onto fabric, forcing him to the ground without going for the throat. The other man froze, then ran. Neighbors poured out of houses, phones up, doors open, sirens followed, real ones. Police arrived within minutes, real uniforms, real authority. They cuffed the man on the ground, bloodied and shaking. What are you doing in this neighborhood? The officer asked. The man didn't answer, because Elaine already had. Turns out the two men had been moving street to street, posing as community enforcement, targeting seniors, immigrants, and anyone who looked unsure of their rights. They didn't expect Elaine. They didn't expect Max. And they didn't expect half the block to witness it. In court, the footage spoke for itself. Attempted robbery, impersonation, assault. Both men were convicted. And when Elaine walked back onto Maplewood Crescent weeks later, neighbors waved again, but differently this time. Not polite, protective. Because fake authority only works where silence lives, and silence didn't live there anymore. If you believe fake badges should never override real rights, if you believe standing your ground matters, subscribe to Voices Under Color, because real stories expose real power and silence never wins.